Welcome to day 5 of this Meta Hard question and answer series. And in today, I'm going to be answering this question. Are interest targeting audiences still working in 2025? I believe that this question is in the mind of many business owners, affiliate marketers, digital creators, anyone that run Meta Ads, Facebook and Instagram. They ask this because interest targeting is something that we are used to. Back back then in 2021, 2022, 2023, interest targeting was the norms. It was something that you must learn. It was something that you must get right. If not, your heart is going to fail. And for those that don't know what interest targeting is you targeting your audience based on their interest. Like, let's say for those that let's say you are running an affiliate marketing ad and you want to, that means that the kind of people that you want are people that are interested in money making, right? Money making, business opportunities, online skills. So you have to put in those target options, right? Those interest options in your targeting. But now, do you still need it in 2025? That's the question that a lot of people are asking. So let me answer that question right now. So now the answer is yes. Interest targeting can still work in 2025, but it is no longer the primary magic bullet we used to, or the magic bullet it used to be. Because before, just like I told you, it is something that you must learn, something that you must know, something that you must not get wrong. And once you get it right, you are going to be sure that your heart is going to be very, very successful. But right now, it is no longer the magic bullet it used to be, right? So you have to blend in broader strategies, stronger creative, and let the algorithm do the heavy lifting. With the advent of AI and the algorithm of Meta, the algorithm of Facebook is already getting more sophisticated. Like is already getting more smarter. And because of that, you know, Facebook knows the kind of person that you need by checking your creative. Now, your creative are your video, your art copy, your headline, or your flyer. Those are your creative. And once they see your creative, they know the kind of persons that you're addressing. So, and in your creative, you can even call out your audience, right? Let's say that you're an affiliate marketer and you said, okay, and you in your creative, you said, if you are between the age of 18 to 22, you are between the age of 18 to 22, listening to this, and you want to make money online, listen to this. So, Facebook already know that you are interested in making money online, right? So by that, they can go for those people. So now I did this screenshot. I probably did this screenshot because if you go to your ad set level in the Facebook ad, setting up your ad, in the audience section, you have these two options. You have control, you have suggest and audience. Now this control area, this is where you can put in your location, can put in your location, you can put in the minimum age of the kind of person that you want, and even the language that uh even the language that you want your audience to be speaking, right? So now if you put in all of those setting here, Facebook is going to leave it like that. That means that if you take I want to target people that are in Nigeria, Facebook will stick to Nigeria, right? I want to target people that are in Nigeria, not less than 25 years old, and they are speaking English language. Facebook is going to put that in consideration, right? So once they go to your creative, they see what your creative is about. They come to control and they see your settings. They're going to stick to whatever you put in your setting here. But for the suggest an audience, now Facebook will reach, look at what they wrote here. We will reach people beyond these settings when it is likely to improve performance. You can see that. But for the control, it says we want to reach people beyond this setting, even with advantage plus on. So that means that whatever you put in this setting is going to be stick to. But whatever you put in here, Facebook will not stick to it. Facebook can actually go beyond it if they feel that you are giving them the wrong target audience, right? So, but previously, we don't. What we have is audience. We don't even have suggest audience. You are the one that will tell Facebook the kind of audience you want. So that means that once you fail in your audience, then you're actually going to fail. So it was on you. But now Facebook does the heavy lifting for you. So I want us to hear what top guys in the industry what they say. Now Ben It, I follow him. You can also follow him on YouTube. He's very good. So look at what he said. He said interest targeting used to be the front and center. Can see that interest targeting used to be the front and center, but now the algorithm are playing a bigger role. So that means that it is left on the algorithm now to help you in your targeting. Now says if you use interest targeting, don't rely on it alone. Ensure your creative offer and tracking are strong. So even if you are using interest targeting, ensure that your creatives, your offer of what you're selling is actually strong and your tracking is strong, because these are the most important thing, not the interest targeting, because the algorithm is doing most of the work now. So you can look at what Ashade also said. He says for years, marketer believes interest-based targeting was the key to high return on investment, right? But it says brands using broad audiences have been found to deliver plus 16% better CPA, cost per advertising, right? So that means that you can actually leave your target options blank. That means that all you just need to do is just set the control area here, but for the suggest audience, you can leave it blank and you still get result. That's what Ashade is saying here. So interest targeting is not as important as your creative. Creative is very, very, very important. So lastly, let's put this thing together. So putting the two viewpoints together, here's what I want you to put in mind. Interest targeting still works or still exists and can work, but it's not the dominant force it once was. Do you get it? It's not the dominant force it once was. So don't kill yourself on interest targeting. Then secondly, many experts favor broad or algorithm driven audiences, especially for scale, over very narrow interest tags. So don't scatter your ad by putting a lot of interest options. No, just leave it broad. Leave your the space board. Algorithm is going to do the heavy lifting for you. So the third one is creative, offer, funnel quality, and tracking matter more than just selecting the right interest. So these are the things that you should focus on: your creative, your offer, your funnel, and the tracking. This is what you should focus on, not really the interest. Once your creative is okay, your offer is okay, you're going to get the right kind of audience that you want. And lastly, if you use interest targeting, keep it simple, test and measure, and don't rely on it solely, right? So if you are using it, fine, but ensure that you're not stacking the interest option. Just put two or three and test it. If it works for you, fine, continue using it. If it does not work for you, just know that you don't need it. Then focus on your creative offer and all. So back to the question again. Are interest targeting audiences still working in 2025? My simple answer is yes, interest targeting can still work in 2025, but it is no longer the primary magic bullet it used to be, right? So you don't need to try to go and learn how to do interest targeting. No. What you should learn now is your creative, how to get a good creative that will speak to the kind of audience that you want, the offer, your funnel quality, and your tracking. By that, you're going to get a good result for your advertising. I believe you have learned something from my answer in this question. If yes, continue to support me, continue to follow this series by subscribing to this channel, turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop any video, you'll be notified and you can get access to the answers I am giving. And also, if you want a consultation for your advertising, you can reach out to me on WhatsApp. My phone number is going to be in the description. I have also have 3 courses on Facebook ad. I have one on lead generation. I have one on e-commerce. I also have one for low ticket offer. If you want to sell low ticket offer with Facebook ad, so I have these 3 courses and they are very good. I'm going to introduce them along the way in this series. So if you're interested, you can come to my DM to make more inquiry about them. And I believe it's going to help you to upscale your advertising game. See you tomorrow.